Hey, I'm Kev, welcome back to MotoGP 17 and the Manager career as we are heading to the Autodrome del Mugello for the Gran Premio d'Italia. So here we are in the hills and they are live with the sound of Moto3 as DJ Antonio once again crashes early in the session. Is that just a glitch as well? Milestone, I would really like to know, as that seems to happen quite regularly. As you get a nice run out the final corner, now go down this long front stretch. I've increased the gearing for 6th gear and decreased it for 1st and 2nd gear. Like we found out it's pretty decent in Jerez and Le Mans. So let's see how much faster we can go in a straight line now. Over 140 miles per hour, braking around 50 meters for the first corner. As you're going uphill down the first gear, around 50 miles per hour there in that first corner. Loads of Michelin signs around. Wonder what tyres are we using. Isn't it Dunlops for Moto3 and Moto2 as well? And there's Michelin's for MotoGP. As you go for the first chicane, and now the next chicane. There's no chicanes around here, but it's still a fantastic circuit, undulating, a fantastic challenge, 5 speed as well. Absolutely love this track. And here's one of the most challenging chicanes. Down to 2nd gear, downhill, then flat out for the next corner. Now I had to lift. I realised it too late though. Did not save that corner, just cost myself time there. Get it down to 2nd gear. Now 3rd gear maybe for this corner. Let's get it down to 2nd. Again, you can take so much speed into those right hands because it's uphill. This chicane you can't carry much speed into, at least the first part. In for the left, lift, keep it in 2nd, get on the power hard. And then downhill. Not as much of a bump this time around, but still there's a slight bump. You've got to brake before, then keep it in 1st gear and just wait. Now nail the throttle. And it should be fed out through this chicane, the fastest chicane on the circuit. So much fun, especially on the MotoGP bikes where you have to balance the throttle slightly. Now the final corner. And this time you've got to make sure the bike doesn't get away from you. You know, you've been looking at all these uphill corners where you're trying to brake as late as you can. And it really helps getting the bike into the corner. Into that final corner, you're braking as early as you can and trying to get that bike into the corner. You're really hustling it in. As you do a 204.1. Oh, that's got to be very good, hasn't it? I think MacDonald's going to be satisfied with that. Will his engineer be as well? Will the team as well? They will, as it's pole by a 10th of a second from Mir and Canet. Fanati 4th. Bodiger in 5th ahead of Martin. McPhee 7th. DJ Antonio in 8th. Italian 9th. Who won in real life, of course, round here in Mugello on the Moto3s. Bastianini 11th. Antonelli 12th. Rodrigo 13th. Next Peugeot is Kornfeld in 18th. His usual starting position. 3 seconds off the pace. What a slow poke. Mahindra in 20th, Della Porta in his home race, 3.5 seconds off the pace. And there's our teammate, not last in his home race by 1,000th of a second ahead of Fitzpatrick, as he is almost 6 seconds off the pace. As Light Blue still takes his 2nd pole of the season, but unlike Jerez, it will be a happy ending in the race. You've got to say it's unlikely for Light Blue still, but it's still magnificent to see him at the top of the grid on the first page once again. 2 poles so far this season. I would not have expected that. But again, a 1 lap pace is decent. It's all about the race. Don't do this in the race either. Like in Jerez, falling back. But this is a slipstream circuit. It's inedible, isn't it? Even with our improved engine, it's not the fastest out there. It's only our 2nd upgrade out of 5. As there is Magnum right at the back, occupying the middle of the final row of the grid. As we're looking at the front row, MacDonald tighten up that chin strap. It's going to be a 3 wide once again round here in Mugello. Mir in 2nd. Canet in 3rd. The title rivals alongside me on the front row of the grid. As MacDonald revs the engine, prepares for this start. Let's let the roller coaster begin for 5 laps. Mir gets a superb start. He's going to get the whole shot, isn't he? Into the first corner. As we're defending the inside line here. That's what we don't want to happen. Get ambushed on the inside. Don't mind it around the outside, but the inside we don't want to happen. Which are breaking around 30 metres before the corner. Outbraked ourselves slightly. McPhee almost had a nut down our inside as we down to 6th at the start. We've got Martin in front. We've got Italian. We've got a couple of the Sky Italia bikes in front as they run wide. Into the right hander, up into 4th. It's got Canet in front. Mir leads the way. Ahead of the Italian, but he's all over him. That's right, all over Canet. And we're actually part of the lead group. As we're around halfway through this lap, and into the back of Canet. How do you both survive, the Spaniard and the Scotsman? He's looking down the inside. The Spaniard not quite. Got Martin behind as we run wide. That's allowed the Spaniard through. We're taking it back up the hill into the next right hand. And what a battle already with the front runners. As we brake at the same time as our opponents there. But you can see we just run wide. We take it back in the left-hander. Now downhill. This is a section where we should be good. Downhill. Braking very late. Committing to the apex early. Glued to it. Nailing the power. Now the flat out. Chicane. Oh no, we've gone slightly wide. We can't take it flat out. We take the second part flat out. Look at that. He's on the grass. He's committed. He's going for the lead, MacDonald. Can a Peugeot lead for the first time, I believe? Oh, he's wide. Go around the outside of me. He leads. But will he hold it? Does he go across the line? That's a big question. This is kind of, rehearsing for the end of the race. If we can take the lead in the final corner, we cannot. We will end up in 3rd. As you would expect, getting slipstream like a hell. Oh, hello, Martin. You want to join in as well? You get over 140 miles per hour. Let's go wide. Otto's on the far out the race, the German. And look at that. He's down the inside of Martin like he isn't even there. And into the top 5 as we take to the grass once again. Take to the inside of Canet. Look at that, bashful against the Spaniard. So we have the Italian leading. Berger going for his 3rd win of the season after winning back-to-back in Argentina and Cota. As here comes Canet. Oh, but here comes MacDonald round the outside. Oh, beautiful sun. And Peugeot leads. Round Mugello, round the track you would not expect at all. The opposite type of track you would expect. But MacDonald is on a flyer. On the elusive machine. He's determined to make up for Jerez. Get their first top 5. Make up for Cota as well. Maybe you can get a first podium or even a win. Am I dreaming about that last part? I hope not. Is he taking that inside and again into the right hander? The good thing about Mugello is a long lap. So there's not too many laps to this race, just 5 of them. So we go into the second part. That's going to be an overtaking move to watch out for in the final lap as well. In that fast chicane. And this is again rehearsing for that final lap. How much speed can we carry into this final corner? Not as much as I want to. I want to be like above 70 miles per hour throughout the whole of that corner. Because I committed to the apex early, I had to kind of trail brake heavily into it. So maybe if I'm a bit light on, a bit wider entrance into that corner, a bit light on the brakes hopefully. As we do retain the lead over the line though. That's a good rehearsal. Keep that in your memory bank for the final lap. That's all we're out braking ourselves. We're into beer. No! No! Is that a ring gone? It's rejoining 14th. Look at the Germans in the podium places. This is how crazy this race is. He outbraked herself for the first corner. Again, milestone. Look at the opponents through that right-hander. Even though it's nice. Myself. We're offline slightly. As he had a second to the Malaysian in front. And now MacDonald's going to ride like a hell in the second half of this race. This is a ride to hell. And it is retribution for the elusive racing bike. He goes uphill, barely braking into this corner. Just letting the engine do it all. That's an aggressive move by the Malaysian. And oh no, it's Loy alert as he's battling with Fanati. What's he doing down here, scumming it in 13th? Shocking home round for the Italian. Using all of the curb, and we're making it worse for Fanati. You're down to 14th now. As Manuel just bashes his way by. Committing to the apex of the corner early, using all of the curb to get past Nuruddin. That makes sure we run wide though. We want the inside line though for the first left. There you go, so we can go flat out through the right. Oh, using all of the curb and some, and yeah, Loy, take that. That's for Mazzano. We're not bitter about it at all still. As we get past Bastianini around the outside of McPhee. Back into the top 10, there's Antonelli in front. On the KTM, I can still dream of a top 5, I believe. As we're going on to the penultimate lap of the race. McPhee, not with the straight line speed, but oh, Loy, Bastianini, Nuruddin, dude. Massive slipstream for them. As McPhee's now down to 12th, as here comes Fanati. Yeah, we haven't forgotten about you. As we outbrake ourselves into the first corner again. Shocking first corner once again. What am I doing into it? MacDonald, pull your bootstraps up. Get that first corner right. So here we go, down the inside, into the right. Oh, just there, Nuruddin. Back in the 12th, we've got a bit good line going on. Though, still see the leaders right in front of us. Oh, we are bashing Bastianini in his home race as well. Not going to be happy about that, the Italian. Oh, here comes Nuruddin again. You have to get a Nuruddin alert going. As yeah, take that. MacDonald may be looked at by the stewards after this race. As he had enough of the Malaysian shit, I think, this race, as he's back up to 11th. Here comes Bastianini, though. He's had enough of MacDonald's shit after that very aggressive move. He's diving down the inside into the chicane. I would not have expected to move into that right-hander. But it worked out. As you go through the left-hander, now down the hill. Got the inside line. So it shouldn't matter that Bastianini's on our outside. He's using all of the curb, and someone, we're down! I thought we were on the curb. What the hell? Oh, it's a nightmare, Mugello, once again. We have the speed to challenge for the win. And look at this, we're battling Kornfeld. What the hell is wrong with you, MacDonald? Cannot have a clean race around Mugello, can he? And now easy points is looking like, can we score any points at all? So he goes side by side with our Czech rival on the Peugeot. It should be quite even on speed in straight line, but apparently not. We've got the slipstream going on to the final out of the abysmal race, 23rd. What are we doing back here? We should be scoring easy points. Isn't it to the inside the Czech ride in the first corner? We're going to be top Peugeot at least. We're going to get our sponsored Jective at least. Can we get points? And they're not too far in front, especially if we make moves like that. Up into 20th. We've got Binder in front. Going down the inside, the South African rider. Oh, MacDonald, he is riding angry. As they are, the Italian and Mir battling for second. That is where MacDonald should be. But it was just a dream that first half of the race. It's turned to total hell and chaos in the second half. As you look down the inside of Rodrigo, our championship rival. Of course, so is Nuruddin. If he survived that crash, hopefully he did, the Malaysian. Look down the inside of the Argentine rider. He's bashing everyone, MacDonald. He just doesn't care. In this final lap. Look at that, points right in front. I don't think we have enough time. It's going to be last year all over again, isn't it? So he goes a bit wide in this curve now. There is the scene of the accident. It's got Sasaki and Danilo batting for that final point at the moment. But here comes MacDonald. Flat out. On the tail of Suzuki at least. Now diving down the inside. Oh, he's in 16th. He's looking to the outside for 15th. Will he get a point? As Canet wins in Mugello. I'm leaning forward. I think it's working. As MacDonald's going to hold on for the final point. At least he got 1 point out of it, but that should have been top 5. That should have been podium. Should have maybe even been a win. As Canet wins by a second and a half in the end. What the hell were you on that final lap? From Mir. Got Belay going third, Martin fourth, German fifth. Very good race on the KTM. Got Italian sixth, Antonelli seventh, Di Gianantonio eighth, Loy in ninth. The Belgian? What the hell? Finati in 10th, McPhee 11th, Bashini 12th, Ramirez 13th, Guerrero 14th. And there's MacDonald clinging on to the final point just from Sasaki and Suzuki and Danilo. As Kornfeld ended up in 23rd, Top Mahindra was just ahead of him in 27th in their home race. And our teammate in this home race did not finish last by 64 thousandths of a second from the Thai rider on the Honda, right back there. Dreadful race for him. As for the championship, Canet extends his lead at the top to 11 points over Beluga. Has Mir is third, Martin fourth, Italian fifth, Finati sixth, Antonelli seventh, Di Gianantonio eighth, but Fee drops down to 10th behind the German after his very good race. Loy up to 12th ahead of us in the championship standings. Oh, we have got a rivalry brewing with Loy once again this season. As further back, we got Guerra up to 18th. There's now 20 riders that have scored so far this season. Got about the Italians on the Mahindras for 26th, and our teammate is last. As Honda leads the constructor stands by almost a race win now, 24 points ahead of KTM. Peugeot in third with a lucky 13 points, and Mahindra, will they score a point this season? As once again, Dan MacDonald was disappointing in the race after a fantastic qualifying. Maybe we should never qualify on pole again. As it seems when we do that, we have poor race, especially in the second half of them after a dream. First 2 laps of the race, it went all to pot in the final 3. But still, we salvaged a point. We achieved the race objective. That's the good thing coming out of FC, not what our teammate did either. As MacDonald improves everything, braking, thought management, corner and body position. Motor 3 Affinity is now 100% for the Italian for Andrea as he improves his corner up to 45. As we earn credits, fantastic, and improve our reputation as well. And we got a transfer window. So what can we do? Oh, we can't afford a Moto2 bike, of course. But can we change sponsors? Have we earned enough reputation now to change sponsors? Not quite. But should I change sponsors? So we seem to be achieving the race objective now. And that's in half the races. I know it's a small sample size, but we seem to be doing that. But still, that fixed sponsor award is very high from Stanley compared to the rest. And even if I achieved a sponsor bonus, it doesn't pay out as much, does it? Just about. It pays out just as much as the base salary from Stanley. So it's heavily favoured in Stanley's direction, so I think we're going to stick with them. Even though Alpine Star's livery looks pretty decent on the bike, so does the Swiss companies. What's that? Tisson? Tis2? That livery looks decent as well. But we're sticking with Stanley for the time being. Bike selection, well, of course we don't have credits for Mahindra. Even though we can now buy KTM and Honda if we had the credits. Stupidly, I don't. Because I've been wasted trying to improve this Peugeot. But look at it. Nowhere near good enough compared to the Mahindra. Probably should have just saved the credits and bought the Mahindra. So we have a better base bike. But I said at the beginning of this playthrough, I do like the idea of improving this Peugeot and, you know, improving the underdog and making it a winner. Making it a pole winner at least so far. And you get it in the poles on the podium and getting top 5s as well. Just be a consistent point scorer. Because the Mahindra's not that far off the Honda and KTM looking at it as well. Pretty interesting. And should we change the livery? Not sure we should. I like the orange and light blue. Let's confirm the changes. which has been nothing. Yeah, proceed. We're not going to do anything until the next transfer window, as we've got 1 week to wait until we improve our brakes. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do. Let's look at staff management. Could maybe look at something else other than the pit lane. Look at the office. Reduce those running costs maybe. Look at the logistics. So invest level 1 on that. And that reduced it by 25%. Not sure. Let's think about this for next time, shall we? As then, we've had our first back-to-back weekend of the season. So next time out, we'll be racing around the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the second round in Spain so far this season. The first round was no love and hate. But last year, around Catalunya, last season, it was fantastic round there. Even though once again, like Mugello, we missed out on a major opportunity to score major points. But it was our best race result last season. So after what we've shown so far this season, can we even do better than last year around Catalunya? Find out next time. Sign up for watching, and I'll see you then.